Hey everyone, it's Nidhi Patel here with Top Data Coach. And as promised, in this video, we are going to write some SQL queries. So let's begin our journey of MySQL. In the first video, I told you about 4 basic SQL commands which are the backbone of SQL. Select, insert, update and delete. We'll learn all these commands in detail one by one, beginning with the most useful yet the simplest one, select command. Now to understand how the select command works, you first need to understand how the data is stored within database. So let's recall what we have discussed in our first introduction video about database. Database is a super organized digital filing cabinet where your cabinet becomes your database. The files which you put in the cabinet becomes your table. The papers containing details which you are filing in becomes record, that is nothing but the rows of your table, which is also known as tuple. Fields on your paper like name, address, etc. becomes attributes, which are the columns of your table. So this is how the data is stored in your database. Now that we are done with the database concepts, let's start our practical. For that, we are going to start our MySQL command line prompt. Now here I will enter my password. Now you can see the MySQL prompt over here. Whatever query we are going to write, we'll be writing it here at the MySQL prompt only. Now before starting with the select command, let me show you some inbuilt databases provided by MySQL. And to view the databases, we have to use the command show databases. Note that I have used the plural databases and the command will end with semicolon and then just press enter. As you can see, the result is in form of a table with just only one column and 6 rows. That means there are 6 inbuilt databases available. From which we are going to use the world database because it will be easy for you people to understand. So I have to use that database, and for that the command use and then database name. Now here the name will be world, again semicolon and enter. So you can see the output as database changed. That means now the current database on which we are working is world database. Now as world is inbuilt database provided by MySQL, it is already having some tables in it which are already having some records in that. Okay. So now let's find out what are the various tables that are available or stored in the world database. And for that, we are going to use the command show tables semicolon, press enter. Now we can see that there are 3 tables in the world database: city, country and country language. Now let's find out how many countries are there in the country records, and for that we are going to use our select command. The syntax of the select command is shown as the figure, which starts with the keyword select followed by star. Star is to represent all the field names, followed by from, which is a keyword again, followed by the table name. Note that I have marked the keywords into blue color. So now here the table name will be replaced by the table which we are going to use. And we are going to use what? Country. So let's write down the select query. So select star from and the table name, that is country semicolon, press enter. Oh my god. Look at this. There are total 239 countries in all over the world, and we have got all these records just in 0.00 seconds. Not even 1 second. Amazing? Yeah. Now let's see the table. Now let's check the columns, fields or attributes of the table. There are so many columns that it has to be written into 3 horizontal lines: code, name, continent, region, surface area, independence year, population, life expectancy, GNP load, local name, government form, head of state, capital, code 2. So all these fields cannot be written into one line. That is why one record is covering more than one lines, but it is a single record. I hope you understood, and if not, we'll apply the select command into some other table which is having some less number of columns. So let's try with the other table. If you remember, the other table that in the world database was city. So select star. Okay, I forgot the keyword from. So from city semicolon enter. Okay. The columns are less, but obviously the records are more. So you can see there are so many cities over the 239 countries of the world, and total 4079 cities are there. And the city table contains 5 fields: ID, name, country code, district and population. So this is the simplest form of select command. Select star from table name. Now let's go back to the country table. I don't want to view all the fields of the table. I only want to view the name and continent. Nothing else. So for that, what I have to do is, I have to write down the select, then I have to write down the column name. So name, comma, continent. You can add as many columns as you want. You just have to be careful that whatever column name that you are writing over here should match with the column name into your table. Then from table name, country, semicolon, enter. So now you can see it has given me only 2 fields or 2 columns, name and country, and hence the records can be in the same line. Name and continent. All those same 239 records, but with only 2 fields. Okay, so you can try out the simple select command with other tables too, and then let me know if you have some queries. So that will be all for today. Thank you for joining with Top Data Coach. I hope you like the video and you will subscribe with our YouTube channel. You can also visit our website topdatacoach.com to find out about our other free courses. Don't forget to